ArsenalFanTV was still down there at Watford. Troy Deeney drove past a little while ago,
Yeah, he's giving it to
blowing his horn.
Troopz, I told you.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah,
and
he did still.
I gotta say it was a very, very disappointing performance by Arsenal. First half was decent, but the second half was appalling. And I don't know what's happening to Arsenal away from home tie. It's just not good enough. Not.
It is disappointing, but we're hearing now Carlson dive.
I heard it was a dive, you know what I mean? And it, you know what I mean? Everywhere I've read, they've said either dive or, you know, yeah, dive. But regardless of that, we should have held on, even come out of here minimum a draw. You know what I mean? It's not good enough. Let's get into the player ratings. We're going to start off, we'll do one each. Let's go Petr Cech.
5.
5.
Yeah, he's lucky to get a 5 for me still. I think the last goal, he never commanded the box, fam, you understand? The ball was just bouncing around. It looked like old school 2008 Arsenal against Stoke, blood. You understand? So 5 for me.
I don't know. 5 to me. I don't know. His kicking today was very poor as well. On more than 1 or 2 occasions, he just kicked the ball straight to a player along the ground. What is greatest of games? Let's get into the back three. Hector Bellerin today.
5.
5.
You said you wanted short and sweet 5.
Short and sweet. Give us a reason why you only give him 5, because that's quite low for you.
Well, I don't think anyone deserves maybe over 5, but 5 is the least I'll give anyone.
I mean, Bellerin had a very poor game, although he wasn't at fault. That was never a penalty. I'm sorry. I haven't even watched it back, and I know it wasn't a penalty. MERTESACKER. 5.
They were just targeting him, fam. You understand? There were so many balls over the top. Like, he's got no pace. I thought he dealt with. You know what? I thought he dealt with all the ball. I haven't seen him on the goal, right? I don't know what his situation was. I thought he dealt with all the balls over the top. He was just sort of always use his strength. If he did get kind of done for pace, he put the ball away. My personal opinion is that he did deal with a lot of the aerial stuff, and he scored a goal. 5. I think the aerial stuff he did well, but I think on the floor, like, his pace he ain't got pace in it. So it is what it is with MERTESACKER. For me, 5, fam.
He scored a goal as well.
5, blood. We lost, fam.
5.
You're the captain. You're supposed to command the defence in the last 5 minutes to get us through to at least get a point. There was no commanding, fam.
All right, 5 for MERTESACKER. Nacho Monreal.
5.
I'd give him 5.
5, yeah.
I didn't think he was too bad today.
I think he was the best out of the
yeah, he's alright, but 5.
Wow.
I can only say 5. I can only say 5 because
Ty's getting savage today.
You're rolling with man too much.
We lost at it, so you know what I mean. If we'd won or drawn, it'd be different.
All right, let's go. Is that the back three? Yeah, that's the back three done. No. Kolasinac.
Side, I give a 5. I think he was trying, innit? He was trying to get up and down the wing, but it just wasn't happening, man.
I didn't do Lauren Koscielny.
Yeah. Well, before he came off, 5 before he came off, but he got injured, so still 5.
Granit Xhaka.
Where do I start with this guy? 4.
4.
Yeah, man. 4. He
was poor today.
He got bossed. How the fuck is cleverly bossing you, blood? Seriously, fam. Take a look at your life, blood. And then it was worse. I'll leave it to Ty.
El Neni.
5.
5. Why 5?
You give him more than Xhaka.
Well, no, but you gave him 4 in it. 5.
He was all over the place. What position was he playing? He seemed to be all over the place.
Well, he's supposed to be playing holding midfielder, but I didn't think he did too bad in the first half. Obviously, he all changed when Danny went off, didn't he? So,
Danny Welbeck.
I give Welbeck a 6. He was trying, man. You understand? He was trying to get down the wing. He was one of the few forward players actually making a bit of movement. You understand? And then obviously, like Ty said, when he went off, it kind of went tits up still.
Iwobi?
Alex, I thought he was one of our better players. I'd probably give him about a 7. He had a great chance. Unfortunately, Gomez saved it. I thought he did well. I thought he was unfairly criticised.
I agree with you there. He seemed to come into a lot of stick from fans, and I just felt that because he's the young guy in the team, let's blame him. He was the only one in that second half. For me, he's the only one who showed up. He made a couple of good runs. All right, he was in the first half. He was a little bit wasteful with his touch and that, but in that second half, I thought he played well. That run he made when he set up Ozil, I mean, was incredible. remember as well, and this is the other thing when I'm going to big him up for as well, and I agree with you on a 7, is that, you know, he also did a lot of travelling and played World Cup qualifiers and that. He weren't complaining, he put in a good performance.
And he scored the winner for us, innit, Nigeria? He scored the winner.
He didn't score the winner for us, though. That's the only problem.
Yeah,
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, that was what I wanted him to do today. Right, now, so let's get into Lacazette.
5. I feel sorry for Lacazette, fam. I feel sorry for Lacazette. He couldn't get the ball. He was trying to come deep. Like, I feel sorry for him, fam. 5, man.
5.
He never got the service, innit? So I just feel sorry for him, blood. It's because you can't put two DMs in the thing. You understand? You got to play Jack, blood. There was no creativity, fam. You understand? And he keeps bringing off Lacazette, blood. But you're bringing him off like he's doing something wrong. He's not doing nothing wrong. He's not getting the ball, so he can't finish, can he?
Was there an argument today for going maybe Lacazette and Giroud?
Yeah, he should have gone 2 up top, blood. Should have gone 2 up top, blood. Straight up and down. But he didn't, so it is what it is, isn't it?
So let's get into the 3 subs. Olivier Giroud came on. No impact at all, really, was there?
Even him, he weren't getting the ball, fam. There's no creativity in his team right now because they're playing 2 DMs. Just give Giroud a 5. Feel sorry for him.
Sorry for him?
I feel sorry for Giroud, blood. Because, like, he's up there trying to win the ball, but, like, he's winning the ball, getting the knockdowns, but no one's reading the knockdown. You understand?
Holding, no time really. Just right.
Really. Yeah, 5. No time to do anything much. Only if you can blame him for the goal. You know, but Troopz is right with Olivier. He was getting fouled a lot as well. And he was getting nothing from the referee.
Mesut Ozil?
That miss, man. That miss, blood. All he had to do was go either side of the goalie, fam. And it was a goal. Simple as, blood. And then literally after that, they got the penalty, equalised. And then shit went mad from there, fam. I got to give Ozil a 4 probably, man.
Okay, fans today?
I thought we weren't too bad. I'd say about 6.
They were calling for the manager's heads. Now, were they overreacting by doing that? Big proportion of them today.
Yeah. Not all of them. Yeah, I think so. But there's a lot of overreactions over defeats. I think that's a bit harsh, but
So what would you give them?
What, the fans? 6. I'll give us 6.
And the manager today?
3. Wrong lineup, man. No creativity in the midfield. I think he made the wrong subs. Could have gone 4 at the back, but yeah, man, 3.
Okay, so that's the conclusion to it. Got to say today, very poor by Arsenal. I don't know if we were affected by the fact that the international break seemed to take its toll, because definitely in the second half, the energy levels of the team really dropped. We were really, really poor in that second half. Although we still had so many chances to win the game. Iwobi with a great chance. Ozil with a chance that I still can't believe he missed. We should have got something out of the game, at least a point. We haven't. It's another defeat on the road. On the road at the moment in the Premier League, it's not good. We're coming to places like this and we're not even sure if we're going to win. And Arsenal really need to pick it up. Let's hope we can do in our next game against Everton. But it's another defeat on the road.